How to taste a $1 million cake? And does it even exist? Well, you'll be surprised. What a massive AMA was that, is all I can say, guys. So, huge updates, valuable insights, and some shocking details. I think April 18th was the starting point of something bigger for the whole SIDUS metaverse. So, Nidum Arena, Battler, Xenna, Tembazar. So the ecosystem is evolving very fast. Roman and Dan shared some details even I couldn't imagine, but enough empty talks, let's go to the feast. Okay, so Dan started with amazing news for all SIDUS token holders: the launch of the official 1 million farming pool. Users will be able to farm rewards in a SIDUS ETH pair on Uniswap V2. But the coolest thing is the use of shadow technology, which allows you not to stake your LP in the SIDUS Farming smart contract, but you just need to deposit liquidity into the pool on Uniswap and then keep the LP in your wallet. And shadow staking will scan them for rewards, so you're 100% safe. He also promised to show how SIDUS Farming is working, so we'll see that in the end. Another amazing news is the APR boost for owners of Genesis NFT Heroes. So just by having NFT in your wallet, you can get increased farming rewards. So Common will give you plus 3%, Epic plus 10%, and Legendary 50%. Besides, NFTs of the same type are cumulative. That is, if you have 3 Epics, you will receive a 30% bonus. Even if your NFT is staked in the game, you'll receive a bonus. However, note that the bonus applies only to Genesis NFT Heroes. Okay, Roman took the floor next. He recalled the importance of the module economy and that the ecosystem is finally expanding beyond Nidum Central Station. With the launch of Xenna Arc, Tembazar Arc, SIDUS Gates, and Xenna Marketplace, he says they will be able to develop infrastructure around new game projects. In addition, co-owners of the modules will receive generous royalties from all transactions within the games. And of course, the launch of modules will open up access to new mechanics: the transportation of resources and NFTs between planets. Roman continued with the topic that many expected, I think: a complete remaster of Nidum Arena Battler. He said the team was unhappy with the current product, but that was a necessary decision in the early project. It allowed them to test out the capabilities of the technology and solve the main problems. Then he demonstrated the development of a prototype. However, this is not the final interface of the game, but only a demo of the new logic. Now, there is a tactical field and you can move characters between 9 cells. And yeah, it will take place in the arena, not on different planets. We were even shown the current view of the Battler arena. So now, the camera will be positioned on the side, like in football matches, to clearly show the entire battlefield. To make the fight more dynamic, the team removed the turn-based mechanic, and now you'll be acting at the same time as your enemy. The overall turn time will be also reduced, so yeah, that really looks promising, I think. Next, Roman spoke about the new functionality of all NFTs, which is currently under development. So owners of Genesis, Academy, Xenna, and Tembazar NFTs will receive additional token allocations for the time spent in the game, and their NFTs will gain experience. That is, you'll be paid for your playing time. He promised to provide more information in a couple of months, but noted that this is a very important step in mass adoption. So finally, it became clear why robot skins are needed. Roman explained that only users with skins will be invited to tournaments with unique NFTs as rewards. The team is actually targeting esports competitors, and Xenna is exactly the kind of game that suits them well. Current skins are incredibly valuable as they will never be available for sale again, and will provide access to unique content. Now, the team is preparing for a big launch and attracting up to 1 million of players. so the skins will be especially valuable. Dan was next with updates on Tembazar. He immediately highlighted the importance of the upcoming shooter for running an open world in a web browser. So we are expecting a survival mode in which the cyborgs will confront each other at different locations. Dan showed new footage of the gameplay and promised that in May there will be a separate AMA session entirely dedicated to Tembazar. So yeah, the demo looked really cool considering it's a browser game, which is something like you would expect on PS5 or Xbox. Next, Roman presented something unusual, Aster Rally, a hyper-casual game for Telegram. Basically, you need to control the spaceship and dodge the asteroids flying towards you. The team has already allocated $10,000 to the reward pool, so if you manage to get into the top 100, you will receive SIDUS tokens. However, these are not all the conditions. In addition, you need to download Xenna, link your Telegram account, and win 5 games in Xenna tournament. Rewards will be distributed after 2 weeks. So in general, this is an interesting case of how the team uses its technology to create games on other platforms. And Roman even stated that if the game has good metrics, the team may create a separate game studio in the future to develop such projects for Telegram. Let's see that. So next, Roman asked all viewers to support SIDUS Heroes in the fight for the prestigious WEBBY Awards. The project has already received recognition in several nominations and is now fighting for the status of the best metaverse, immersive and virtual, and general metaverse experiences. And by the way, this section is directly related to the Gleam contest for a medal. In between sections, Dan talked about the bronze medal you can get for just watching AMA. So everyone who participates in the Gleam contest will receive that. Just a month later, the AMA dedicated to Tembazar, which I'll talk about, will be held. And then the audience will also be able to get a new medal, a silver one. So the combination of 2 medals will guarantee you a gold medal, which will give you a serious increase to the team bonus within SIDUS Heroes. Yeah, it's free and I certainly recommend you to take the advantage of this opportunity. So yeah, finally, the AMA section has begun. So the first question was about teller licenses. Are they useless for guilds in their guild account? And will this then destroy their guild accounts? So the team separates roles inside the ecosystem so not to create super users. There can be different license owners inside one guild. So bankers, manufacturers, transporters, etc. It will create more communication among users and generate more profits. And still, there should be one user with a teller license and it won't be harmed by other participants inside the guild. Yeah. Okay, so the next one, can we lend our heroes to the bosses so they can rent them out to the players? Well, the response is not now, but rather in the future. Users will be able to lend their NFTs to organizations and thus generate profits for themselves, the person who rents the NFTs, and also the boss. This feature should arrive in 3 months. The next one, which team is responsible for Tembazar development? As we can see, there are 4 teams at the moment. One is working on the economy. Another develops Nidum Arena Battler. The third one is working on Xenna, and the final one is developing Tembazar. At this very moment, the shooter is in the pre-alpha version and a team of 7 people is constantly working on it. At the current stage, it is necessary to work out the concept and achieve the desired performance in the browser, while adhering to the minimum development costs. As soon as the prototype is finalized, we can expect the team to expand to 70 up to 100 people. The main task of Tembazar is to become the best browser shooter. So the attitude to the project is as serious as possible. When will the level system be updated and released? Yeah, the team is already working on the progress system and it should be presented in May. But as the team often faces difficulties, the date can be postponed. How soon is Senate withdrawal coming? As we can see, it's going to be pretty soon, and the team is ready to show everyone the power of Senate. So the next one, what is the SIDUS project's plan to achieve mass adoption of its blockchain gaming ecosystem, and how will it differentiate itself from other projects in the market? So the answer is pretty simple: just make great games that users from traditional gaming are ready to spend money on without expecting them back. So yeah, basically attract more users. And the project has plans to onboard around 1 million active users in the summer to make module economy and all play-to-earn mechanics work properly. But the core is high-quality games. Okay, this is an interesting one. What challenges have you faced while developing SIDUS, and how have you overcome them? Basically, there are 4 challenges. The first one is to build a solid team of employees who are dedicated to SIDUS Heroes and understand ambitions. The second one is technology, as the team can fairly be called a pioneer in developing such complex products inside the browser. The third challenge is to deliver high quality, as most projects out there are of poor quality and it's a hard task to change that. And the final one is the implementation of earning mechanics that will be well balanced. There are no competitors at the moment because no project set such a high bar. Are there any upcoming modules that will have a betting mechanism, like similar to a casino? So he says it's a nice suggestion, but the team will think about it after developing the progress system. What is the role of community in developing of SIDUS token? The role of the community is actually great in general. What SIDUS Heroes has today is early believers, and the team will continue to build the ecosystem alongside you. Early access to games and features is the way to thank current users and develop new products. Besides, there will be even small communities of up to 10 or 15 people chosen from the current users to test out new products and be objective. So based on that feedback, the team would be able to deliver better content. So earlier, Roman said that he would have to ban those users who DDoS our servers. So has anyone been banned and why? And yeah, there were several cases, but it's still hard to understand which player uses a bot and which is playing like a bot. The team is also working on API and policeman licenses, so yeah, there will be users who can track negative attitude and also get a salary for their work. When is the next stage of the bank module? The decision is not yet made because the team is fully booked with other features, and there are earning mechanics for the bank module to be rebalanced. Will the add-ins and tournament start this month? And he says that tournaments will start the next month. This month, the team tested out the reward system with the SIDUS for Power event and gave away 30 million SIDUS tokens. When the organization module will be ready? The MVP will be released in a few weeks, but updates will take years, and this is fair for all modules. Is there a new gem event happening anytime soon? He says no plans as of today, but if the community will send such feedback, it's quite possible. Will the store in Xenna provide royalties to the main store in Battler? So all stores from all gaming projects will provide royalties to the main store investors on Nidum. So just like imagine multiple games and millions of users, and this is literally dreams come true. On top, there will be an opportunity to trade your share in any module. When we will be able to use our Xenna NFTs and open up the metaverse chests? He says hopefully next month. But first, the team should make these NFTs usable for investments in Xenna's store and marketplace, and only after the Doge auction for the rest users will take place. So current NFT holders will have privileges access to first modules. So yeah, this is where the AMA session actually ended, and then Dan showed how to use SIDUS Farming in a step-by-step guide. So figure out about a $1 million cake. Yeah, it is a SIDUS Farming called SIDUS Cake. And my advice here is to take your juicy slice ASAP, because the total liquidity is still quite low and you can get some solid rewards. The rest is up to you.